EVO Japan is right around the corner, but am I ready? Let's talk about it. Welcome back to another Nihongo Gamer video. It's been a little while since we've talked about actually showing up to fighting game events, but this weekend is EVO Japan, and I'm very excited about it because I love the idea of going to an actual event and playing fighting games. I have not been playing that seriously recently, though, so I will be going to EVO Japan, and I'm signed up for one game this time instead of 3. I think previously I played Street Fighter, Under Night, and also the game with the not ponies in it. Them's fighting herds, which was fun, but I had no idea what I was doing. This year, I've decided I'm going to take part in Street Fighter to see how far I can go, just for the heck of it, but I have not actually been practicing. I'll probably go 0-2, or I might get lucky and I might get put up against someone who's like a real beginner. Now, here's the thing about EVO Japan in 2025. It looks like there's going to be over 7,000 people participating in the Street Fighter 6 part of the competition. Like the other games, like there's some games that I think that have like 900 participants, or other games that have like 600 participants. That kind of blew my mind, that in 2025 we've reached this point where a fighting game tournament is attracting over 7,000 people for one specific game. Like Street Fighter 6 is that big, so I'm very excited about that. I think the game has obviously been doing so many collaborations and so many promotions. When you think about it, it kind of makes sense that so many people want to show up and like experience a video game in a real life venue, as opposed to always being like, you know, video games are where we go on Discord and we talk to people in the voice chat and then we like have fun online. Like Street Fighter is a thing that you can enjoy and discover online, but then you can go in real life and you can like shake hands with a person. You can wave hello. You can like beckon and say like, hey, do you want to play some games? I think there's just a huge number of new people coming to fighting games and discovering that like this aspect of fighting games. Obviously, it's something that people in the fighting game community have known for a very long time, but new people coming into it, like discovering like this is something that you can just walk up to people and interact and have these interesting conversations, and even within the game a kind of dialogue. As you all know, fighting games are incredibly deep, so I'm excited about that aspect of it, but I'm not expecting to perform that like greatly in the competition itself. The next thing I want to talk about is what controller should I bring. So obviously I've got a large number of controllers that have been sent to me over the past year. I've even got this one, which is an EVO Japan from last year. This is an EVO Japan special edition version of the Punk Workshop controller. It's an interesting controller. Buttons. It's got a very, very low action. It's also got this tilt on here, which not really like necessary for me. But I don't know. It's cool. It says EVO Japan on it, and it says 2024, which is quite nice. It's kind of a limited edition thing when you think about that. But I've got also so many other controllers that I could be bringing. My OG snack box here. Do you remember this? This is the one I pretended was an ice cream sandwich. It's been a while. I haven't talked to you guys about fighting games for so long. Where is my Brook? I'm very tempted to bring this one. Now, they did announce a price decrease after I made that video. They were like, I think they realized from all the comments, people were like, that's way too expensive for what it is for an unlicensed controller. So I think the price has gone down on this, but I'm quite excited about maybe bringing this controller out just because it does have a strap, like, you know, it's designed to be worn, this controller. It's got good, strong strap lugs, I guess you would call it, on it. I might just strap this to myself and just have it as, I don't know, not only just a talking piece, but obviously just an easier way to carry the controller than always having to, like, open up my backpack or have my backpack at all. It'd be nice to just walk around with no bag at all. But I don't think I'll actually get away with that. If you haven't seen the review for this controller, do check it out. It's the Brook Fighter Starburst. Big fan of this controller. I think I might actually make this the controller I use at EVO Japan 2025 because it's nice and small and just easy to wear. But the other thing I think I plan to do when I'm at EVO Japan this year is just to take a lot of pictures. As you know, I've been showcasing my camera on my sub-channel, which is Focused Lines. If you haven't seen the channel yet, do check the link in the description box below. But anytime I've been like enjoying, like for the past basically half a year, I've been really into like experimenting with my camera gear, understanding more about composition, color. So I'm really excited about that. What I really want to do is bring my camera gear with me to EVO Japan and just take some great photos. I've never done esports photography before, but I'd like to, you know, there's going to be some exciting scenes and people are going to be really heated in the heat of battle playing their Street Fighter 6 matches. I'd really like to take this opportunity in 2025 to get like a snapshot like of what the scene looks like, because you never know with fighting games. Like, it may never be this big again. I mean, it's unlikely it'll never be this big again, but it's like there are, fighting games sometimes go like entire decades without having like the incredible, massive growth that we're seeing right now. So I'm excited about bringing my camera gear and kind of documenting the event as best I can. Not like as a documentary, but just I want to take some really great photos. And I will probably post most of that content on Focused Lines, but if there's some specific video game, fighting game related things that are worth talking about, I may showcase it here as well. Anyway, I just wanted to update you with what's going on with me. I've just been obviously just busy with real life now that I've got a kid, but I've also still got my full-time job working on this channel and also working recently on my sub-channel Focused Lines. I've got so many things that I want to do. I obviously spread myself a little bit too thin often. I guess the other thing that I really miss that I wish I had time to do more was live stream. I always loved doing live streams with you guys. Putting on some Street Fighter 6, chatting about stuff, maybe making a coffee, talking about recent video game culture. There was so much stuff that we were able to like talk about and discuss and interact and turn into like actual two-way conversations, as opposed to just like, hey, it's me and I'm going to tell you about another controller I've reviewed. That's one of the things I'd like to get back into. It's not impossible. I just need to find a way, like a specific. I need to find like a time slot where it would work. That's going to be at the end of this week. That's 3 days of Evo Japan. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't even imagine it. It's going to be Tokyo Big Sight, which is obviously like aircraft hangars size, like multiple aircraft hangars. Like you could fit planes in that place. And there's gonna be 7,000 people playing Street Fighter 6, and that's not even counting all the vendors and all the people who show up just to like see the event. I think a large number of people in Japan are probably going to be excited to just like show up as spectators. I don't have any like hard evidence of this, but like I think the energy around Street Fighter 5. I'm curious to see how many people are there just as spectators. I suppose it'll be difficult to know. Maybe they'll have different badges. I'll try to keep an eye on the badges that people are wearing. Maybe there's like a competitor badge and a spectator badge. If it seems like over half the people there like have just spectator badges, I would find that really interesting. So anyway, I'm going to try and take some great pictures. Just wanted to share with you. Actually, really what I wanted to do was I wanted to, choose a controller with you. We should have done this as a live stream, but I just haven't had the time to be able to match it up correctly. I think I'm going to bring this controller, but no guarantees. I may try and choose something that's a little bit lighter. I do have lighter and slightly smaller controllers. How about this one? The Hote board. I think I might actually just bring this, because this is probably the smallest, lightest one. It's just that the keyboard caps do jut out of the controller, so they might fall off or get stuck on things. Is there a way to put a strap on this? So many controllers to play with. I will see you on the flip side after Evo Japan has finished. I'll try and tweet as much as I can, if I can bear being on the X platform. I just don't. Every time I open up that app, I just regret it. I'm like, why did I open this app today? I've been Nihongo Gamer. I'll see you real soon.